All right, folks, good morning. Markets are going to be opening, of course, in about 40 minutes. So, for the pre-market pulse, let's first go over what was moving on Friday. But before we do, let's take a look at the economic calendar for today. All right, so for today, November the 20th, we have the following. Uh, for 10 o'clock Eastern, we've got CB leading index month over month, which is not a major report. And that's it. So today, no major reports coming out for the U.S. And the other major reports that are coming out internationally, they're mostly not likely to have any spillover on our market. So for the most part, it looks like the markets are in the clear for today to do pretty much whatever they want. So that being said, let's jump right into what stocks were moving on Friday. First of all, pre-market, the Nasdaq looks like it's flat. It's trading near where it closed on Friday, so not much of a change there. Friday was positive as far as the Nasdaq's movement from the opening price until the close of the session, but clearly not a trending day. Lots of chop. So let's go ahead and look at what was moving on Friday. All right, so first up we have Roku, which started the day off slightly negative. It got about halfway to its negative target number one on the first part of the move, but then quickly turned around and was able to reach target number two to the upside of 92.79 before the end of the day. As far as CrowdStrike, it did have a positive bias on its day, but it never was able to reach target number one of 208.28. It topped out just under 208, so didn't really make it. Tesla, on the other hand, was interesting. It had a move to negative T1 of 227.37 to the downside, then flipped and went up to positive T1, which was 236.63. So lots of volatility there. But obviously, we're looking for stocks that have a primary bias in one direction, and this one definitely did not. Uh, Next up, we have Google, which was strongly negative. It was able to reach its target number one to the downside of 134.73. And then it got, I would say, 4/5 of the way to its negative T2 without reaching it before it turned around. So, really good downtrend, but never actually got to negative T2. Apple was able to get to negative T1, which was 188.67, but then it got stuck there and never got beyond it and eventually drifted higher. One of the best trades of the day was Palo Alto, PANW. This was able to reach 249.33 a share. Very nice move up. And then after that, just kind of got stuck at the top. Oops. Let's see. Next up, we have looks like eBay, which had a good downtrend. It was able to reach its target number one to the downside of 40.06. Then it got just over halfway to target number two to the downside of 39.61, but never quite reached there. Um, Next up, we have Microsoft. Okay, and that was able to reach its target number one to the downside of 370.26. Then after that, it was moving up, but then they had some news that hit at the end of the day. I believe the news was that their head of their AI department had left or something like that. So I didn't actually read through it, but let's see. It said um, Sam Altman will join Microsoft to lead the new advanced AI research team. Um, so that's the news that came out this morning. But that's about it. Other than that, Oh, actually, Altman was ousted from OpenAI. Okay, interesting. All right, so other than that, it didn't reach negative T2, but it got pretty close, probably within, probably within 10 or 20 cents of that. So pretty good move down there, but late in the day. And then let's see what else. That was it. So that was everything we saw on Friday, mostly bearish, uh, not bullish. So let's see what we got here for today. So for today's pre-market, we've got ALZN, which is currently up 11.24%, 2.5 million shares. Um, this is trading just above $1 per share. Well, about $1, just above $1.80 per share, excuse me. And it is a NASDAQ listed stock, so that does qualify. We'll go ahead and add that to our pre-market radar. Symbol again is ALZN. Next up, let's see. MNOV, which is currently up 18.54%, 2.5 million shares traded. It's above $2 per share. NASDAQ listed, so that does qualify. So we'll add MNOV to our pre-market list. All right, next up, I see LGMK, which presently is up about 23%, 2.7 million shares traded. It's above $1 per share, trading above $2, and it's a NASDAQ listed stock, so we'll go ahead and add that to our radar, LGMK. And Microsoft is sharply up, but not up enough. It's only up 0.74%, but obviously jumped a bit after its drop at the end of Friday. But not trading much above that drop. So it's about to where it was just before the drop. So not qualified as far as its percent change, but definitely something to keep an eye on today. So I won't put that on our pre-market list, but we already have Microsoft anyway on our radar in general. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys. So let's see if there's any other stocks that you guys see that are NASDAQ listed stocks that are trading currently right now at least $1 per share or higher, at least a 6% price change since where they closed yesterday, and currently trading at least 1 million shares of pre-market volume. If you see anything that meets those four criteria, let me know in the chat. All right, CDIO is mentioned. Let's see. That definitely looks right. Currently up 42% and rising. 3.8 million shares, above $1 per share. That's a definite. So CDIO will be added to the radar. CUEN, let's see. Yep, that qualifies as well, up 113%. 2.7 million shares traded. It's above $1 per share. All right, perfect. So we'll add that CUEN to the radar. Good find there, Rick and Aaron. Any other stocks, folks, that meet those criteria? We need a NASDAQ listed stock must be at least $1 per share in the current pre-market, must have at least 1 million shares traded in the current pre-market, and at least a 6% price change, positive or negative. So far, we've got ALZN, MNOV, LGMK, CDIO, and CUEN. NEPT. It's it's at $1 right now. It's right there. It's up 47%, 6.7 million shares, and it's NASDAQ listed. So yeah, it's right on the cusp. This one, I'm gonna put this on the possibilities list for now, but we'll see. Uh, we'll see. That one I'll put on. It does qualify right now, but since it's right on the threshold, I'll add that as a possibility. Uh, but good find either way. So NEPT, I'll just put that as a possibility before the opening bell. We'll see if it's still above $1 or if it's slumping below that. If it's right at the cusp, then we'll kind of have to avoid it since those stocks are usually very hard to trade once they're under $1. So we just don't. I don't like trading stuff under $1. IOVA. I haven't looked yet. Let's find out. Let's see. Yeah, we need a lot more volume. It's only at 500,000, well, under 500,000 shares traded. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's climbing volume-wise that quickly. So this one most likely won't get close to the threshold we need by market open. All right, so let's wrap up for today, folks. Please be sure to like the video, the broadcast, the video. So we got 12 likes here, but let's get that up. Since there's more than 12 people watching, please be sure to like the video. Definitely helps us big time with the YouTube algorithm. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel. And as far nice, Aaron. And as far as that goes, if anyone's watching this replay and you're not familiar with our company, please be sure to check out fundertrading.com. That's our website. You'll see a link in the description to this video. Other than that, I'll see you folks who are part of the program in the coaching room in about 23 minutes. And then we'll pick up just before market open. I'll drop these symbols that we just covered in the chat or in the announcements for the coaching room in a few minutes. Okay? All right, folks, other than that, I'll see you guys. Speaking with you at 10 a.m. Central this morning. Wouldn't be me. That wouldn't be me. That'd be someone else. So I'll see you guys at. I'll see you guys in the coaching room in just a second. Otherwise, I'll see everyone for the pre-market pulse tomorrow. All right. Thanks, folks. Have a good one.